Moving on from question 9 to question 10 of logical reasoning drill set number 4, we've got our highlight tool still ready to go at lawhub.lsac.org. And as always, we read the question stem first to identify the task and mark it for clear reference. 10 reads, which one of the following is a principle that, if valid, most helps to justify the reasoning in the argument? So being asked to justify some reasoning on the left-hand side, and we know that to justify the reasoning just means we got like a fancy kind of strengthening. We're looking for something that might be a little bit more abstract, but ultimately we just want to show that whatever the conclusion is on the left seems more reasonable through the information of the correct choice on the right. So reading the paragraph from the top with our highlight tool ready to select the conclusion after we read the paragraph in full. It is often assumed that generous behavior is derived from culture, not human nature, and that we are taught to be generous despite our instincts. But this is a mistake. Doing favors and giving gifts, for example, are highly valued in every culture. So, conclusion should be rather apparent. It's just the statement that this is a mistake, because I don't believe that statement without some sort of evidence, which is provided in the following sentence. But I don't want to just highlight this is a mistake. We need to highlight whatever this is. And it's the idea that it's assumed that generous behavior is derived from culture, not human nature. And we are taught to be generous despite our instincts. But this teaching, and that we assume that generous behavior does not come from human nature, is a mistake because of this reasoning that doing favors and giving gifts are highly valued in every culture. So we need to find an answer choice that shows that being generous is ultimately natural, not derived from culture or cultural. So, starting with choice A with our highlight tool ready to identify reasons to eliminate as we go. Generous behavior tends to arise without being deliberately taught. Well, tends to arise. That's pretty vague. Deliberately taught. We know that we're taught to be generous, but like deliberately so? I don't know that. And you just need to parse the specifics. And we've got a couple of reasons that we can eliminate choice A, and you really can choose whichever is more apparent to you as you're working through the problem. Then choice B, whatever is valued in all cultures is derived from human nature. Well, there you go. It's saying that if it's in all cultures, and we know that doing favors and giving gifts are valued in every culture, then it comes from human nature. So this is the link that we need, and if you recognize it, we can select B almost immediately. If you don't recognize that this is the link that is going to justify the reasoning in the argument, you should just leave choice B open if you're confused by the statements that it presents. But then choice C, whatever is derived from human nature rather than from culture is found in all cultures. Okay, so whatever is derived from human nature is found in all cultures. Well, we don't need everything in human nature to go to all cultures. This ultimately is extreme and not necessarily relevant to the conclusion, and for that reason, we can eliminate choice C. Then choice D, each instinct is manifested in a single kind of behavior. We don't need it all to be in a single kind of behavior, so that's extreme as well. We can eliminate D for that reason. And then choice E, doing favors and giving gifts are sometimes motivated by generosity. Well, just that they're sometimes motivated by generosity, does that tell us that it's from human nature or from culture? It doesn't. So this would need additional information as well. And of course, if you recognize the link provided between culture and human nature in choice B, you might have picked it a little while ago. Thank you for watching this logical reasoning drill set number 4 explanation video from the content over at lawhub.lsac.org. If you enjoyed the tips it contained, please consider liking the video or subscribing to our channel so that you'll be notified when additional videos are produced by my guru. Also, check out the description below because in it you'll find additional links that will help you as you continue your LSAT journey, including links to full sets of full prep test explanations produced by my guru. And remember that while you're preparing for the LSAT, it's supposed to be hard.